The sister called from the grave, based on Dr. Hans Holzer's 1960s investigation into telephone calls from the dead. In a quiet neighborhood in Stratford, Connecticut, a woman named Elaine Moore began receiving phone calls in the middle of the night. The voice on the line was faint, distorted by static. But Elaine knew that voice. It belonged to her sister who had died 3 weeks earlier. This is one of the strangest cases ever documented by Dr. Hans Holzer, the woman who received calls from the dead. Elaine Moore, a 36-year-old librarian, lived alone in the home where she and her sister Clara had grown up. Clara had passed away from complications after heart surgery. The two had been inseparable, sharing a deep bond that extended beyond blood. 3 weeks after the funeral, Elaine's phone rang at 2:11 a.m. She answered, expecting a wrong number. Instead, a whisper came through the line. "Don't forget the promise." Elaine froze. That phrase, "Don't forget the promise." Elaine froze. That phrase, "Don't forget the promise," was exactly what Clara had said in the hospital before slipping into a coma. The next night, the phone rang again. This time, it was only the sound of breathing. And then, the click of someone hanging up. Elaine contacted the phone company. They checked the lines. No crossed wires, no prank activity, no explanation. By the fourth call, Elaine was too afraid to answer, so she let the machine pick up. But when she played the tape back, there was nothing, just white noise. No voice, no sound, only a heavy pressure in the air.
I knew it was her. Not just the words, but the way she said them, like she was trying to calm me. Clara always said she'd never leave me. Maybe she meant it.
Holzer, already known for his psychic research and ghost cases across the U.S., was called in by a local historian who had heard of Elaine's strange claims. He arrived with a tape recorder, a reel-to-reel EVP rig, and his trusted medium Ethel Johnson Myers. Elaine agreed to a recorded interview. While speaking about her sister, the phone rang again. Holzer immediately began recording, though the voice on the line could not be clearly understood at the time. Holzer later claimed the tape revealed faint speech when played back at a lower frequency. When slowed, one phrase was heard clearly: "Don't leave the light off." During the psychic session, Ethel entered a light trance and described a female presence in the home, one who was standing near the phone. Not trying to frighten Elaine, but to reach her while the door was still open. Ethel asked aloud, "Clara, Clara, what promise did you mean?" The room chilled. The phone rang again. This time, Elaine answered with tears in her eyes. "I remember. I won't forget. You can rest now. It was the last time the phone rang." The electromagnetic field surrounding the phone line may have been manipulated by the recently deceased, using energy of grief and memory as fuel. The message was brief, a whisper into the physical world, but it was real as the bond between sisters. Dr. Hans Holzer case notes, in 1969, Elaine kept the phone for the rest of her life. She never changed the number, and every year on Clara's birthday, she left the hallway light on, just in case. Sometimes the dead don't want to scare you. Sometimes they just want to remind you they kept their promise. Would you answer the call? If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe and hit that bell to get notifications. Until next time, don't get haunted.